first of 5 comparison videos for this one, because strawberry is a very common flavor, and this one is between the EOS Strawberry Kiwi and the EOS Strawberry Sorbet. So let us get started. First off, format-wise, obviously they're both EOS, so they're both domes, but I'll show you anyway. Ta-da! So, and about the same color wax too, which is not always the case with EOS. So, that is a thing. Let me recap those. Packaging-wise, they're pretty similar other than the color. I mean, they're both the smooth spheres, obviously, but this is more of like a deep red, and this is just like bubblegum pink over here. But the main difference is on the top, because this one has little Rachel Roy wings, if it would focus. There we are. You can kind of see them. It's hard to see on this one because it's a dark one, but they're there, because this was from the Rachel Roy collection, whereas this is just a regular one that has nothing there. These are natural and organic. Both of them are. This one's limited edition. This one is not. This is like the most common EOS you will ever find, probably. But yeah, this was limited to the Rachel Roy collection of 2014. You cannot buy this anywhere else other than that 3-pack. The amount of product you get in both is 1/4 of an ounce. Shelf life on them, I mean, obviously is comparable from the time you buy them, but the actual expiration dates for each individual one is going to vary depending on when you bought it. Like, this one is pretty well set because it was only released one time, but Strawberry Sorbet, it depends when you got it. Like, did you get it recently? Did you get it 3-4 years ago? It's gonna vary depending when you bought it. But the length of time they stay good for is generally about the same. Price point wise, obviously there's going to be a difference because you could only buy that in the 3-pack, or if you were lucky and saw the 4-pack with all 4 Rachel Roys in it, then there was that. But the 3-pack costs about $10 if I remember right, whereas this single one you can find as low as like $2.99 some places, all the way up to like $4 something depending where you find it. But your best bets are like Walmart and Target, because they generally have it the cheapest. Excuse me. In terms of special features, neither of these has any SPF, neither one has any medication. They're just standard organic lip balm. So scent-wise, this is where the very, very subtle difference comes in. They are virtually the same thing, not gonna lie. But there is a tiny difference, if I'm being completely honest, which obviously there kind of has to be, otherwise they would just both be strawberry. But, okay, get them back open again. Everything's nice and neat and tidy. So, pick them both up. See, if I do them back to back, that's the only time that I recognize any difference between these two, because individually, if you just smell them, they smell like the same thing. Your brain registers it as the same scent. The only time you notice that little bit of difference is back to back, and it's only that slight tanginess that's in the one on the left from the kiwi, which, if just on its own, you don't even pick up on the fact that there's kiwi there, but when they're back to back, you can tell only because there's something to this one that's not in that one. So that's the only real difference there, but they're still virtually the same frickin' scent. Color-wise, they are both clear, but one of them is shinier than the other one. If I remember right, it's this guy. In terms of flavor, neither of them really have that much flavor. Actually, the newer releases of Strawberry Sorbet I've noticed has more flavor than the older ones. And I'm not just saying that because the older ones are old, but even when the older ones were brand new, they didn't seem like they had as much. I mean, there was like a little bit of something in there, but not really, if I'm being completely honest. And I remember that was like one of the things that started drawing me to Revo, was they actually had flavor, whereas EOS, not so much. They smelled good, but they didn't really have a flavor, usually. There's a few exceptions to that, but okay, so consistency-wise, this is probably the biggest difference I noticed between these two other than the packaging. This guy is considerably thicker than that. Like, the Strawberry Kiwi one is pretty thick and feels really nice. It's really silky smooth and everything, and creamy. Whereas this guy, it's a lot thinner, it's a lot more run-of-the-mill lip balm feel. It doesn't hold a candle to what that one feels like. So that is the only thing that really gives this one a leg up, and much of any difference that's noticeable. But yeah, because I mean, thickness-wise, moisturization-wise, that one does a better job. It stays on longer because this guy does not hold up at all to the drink test at all. Whereas this one kind of did. And if you just pay attention to how long they last on your lips in general without interference, this one lasts a lot longer too. So if I were going to pick one of these over the other, in terms of scent, I might actually go with Strawberry Sorbet, believe it or not, even though they're virtually the same thing. But in terms of how they feel, I would go with this one. So, yes, once again, I'm calling a tie. Sorry that that's such a cop-out, but I'm calling it a tie. So anyway, that's all I have to say here. So as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have both of these? Which one do you like better and why? Let me know in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. And let me know what you'd like to see me review the most next. And bye!